Black History Virtual Exhibit. Hi, I'm Elda Sirridge.
Hi, I'm Dominique Garcia.
We work here at Gail Borden Public Library.
We want to walk you through the Celebrating Black History exhibit here at the library. The exhibit features national, regional, and local people.
We're also happy to feature the local project 231 as part of our exhibit. The exhibit is easy to walk through virtually by clicking on the floor buttons or by the arrows on the walls. Click on the content when you want to learn more.
Or just come along with us. We will lead you through the exhibit virtually right now.
National leaders.
Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is the first woman, first African American, and first Asian vice president and highest ranking female official in U.S. history. Barack Obama. Barack Obama is the first African American elected president of the United States. He served as president from 2009 to 2017. As president, he signed the Affordable Care Act, which provided health care for more than 20 million Americans with no health care.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., one of the most influential leaders of the civil rights movement. Dr. King believed in fighting racial inequality through nonviolent resistance. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964.
Maya Angelou. Author and civil rights activist, Maya Angelou is best known for her memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. It was the first non-fiction bestseller by an African American woman.
Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson was a mathematician for NASA who provided the calculations of orbital mechanics, which made flights into space and cruise possible. Her story was brought to the screen when Taraji P. Henson portrayed her in the 2016 film Hidden Figures.
Rosa Parks. Civil rights activist Rosa Parks helped launch the Montgomery bus boycott and other civil rights initiatives when she refused to give up her seat to a white person on a bus in 1955.
Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall was the first African American justice of the Supreme Court and a leader during the civil rights movement who helped end racial segregation. Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells was a trailblazing journalist and an activist who exposed the horrors of lynching in the South.
Booker T. Washington. Born into slavery, Booker T. Washington was one of the most prominent Black intellectuals of the late 19th century. He was an advisor to Presidents Theodore Roosevelt and William Howard Taft. Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman escaped slavery as a young woman in 1849. After she escaped, she helped more than 300 slaves escape to freedom and was known as Moses. Frederick Douglass was one of the most prominent anti-slavery activists of the 19th century and was a consultant to President Abraham Lincoln on the treatment of African American soldiers during the Civil War.
Project 231. Project 231, 2 boxcars, 3 blocks, and 1 city, is a traveling exhibit and documentary created by Elgin historian Ernie Broadnax, the Elgin History Museum, and Grindstone Productions. This exhibit tells the story of the contrabands, former slaves who arrived in Elgin in 1862 in 2 boxcars. Learn about them and the accomplishments of their descendants, how they lived and contributed to the community. The 231 documentary is a fascinating look at the 3 blocks in Elgin where the contrabands lived. Ernie Broadnax takes you on a tour of the neighborhood and tells you their stories. Chicago Black Leaders.
Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is a lawyer from Chicago who is famous for being the first Black First Lady of the United States.
Mae Jamison. Mae Jamison is the first Black woman to travel into space. She was a mission specialist aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour.
Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is a successful talk show host and actor who was born into poverty but grew up to be the first Black woman billionaire in 2003. Harold Washington. Harold Washington was a lawyer who became the first African American to be elected as mayor of Chicago in 1983. He was Chicago's 51st mayor.
Margaret Burroughs. Margaret Burroughs was born an artist, poet, teacher, and founded of what became the Sable Museum of African American History.
Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters was an important Black musician in the blues scene after World War II and was often referred to as the father of modern Chicago blues. Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong was a prolific Black musician, a trumpeter, a composer, and a vocalist. He was one of the most influential jazz musicians in history.
Bessie Coleman. Bessie Coleman was the first Black woman to fly an airplane and the first African American to earn an international pilot's license.
Jean-Baptiste Point-du-Sable. Jean-Baptiste Point-du-Sable was a Haitian trader who founded the city of Chicago in 1779.
Local Black leaders. Local Black leaders who have made significant contributions to our community and are featured in the exhibit.
Tiffany Henderson, Gail Borden Public Library Board Trustee.
Dr. Risa D. Jones, Executive Director of Hamilton Wings.
Tish Powell, Elgin City Council Member.
Corey Dixon, Elgin City Council Member. Dr. David Sam, President of the Elgin Community College.
Eva Porter, Elgin School District U46 Board Member.
Thank you very much for visiting our Celebrating Black History Month virtual exhibit. We hope you enjoyed it.